Tractatus Logico Philosophicus is Ludwig Wittgenstein's only book-length philosophical work published during his lifetime, structured as a series of numbered propositions. It explores the relationship between language, reality, and thought, asserting that language can meaningfully depict facts in the world only when it mirrors the logical structure of reality. The opening proposition, "The world is everything that is the case," sets the stage for the book's focus on the limits of what can be said clearly. Wittgenstein builds his philosophy around the idea that the world consists of facts, not things. These facts are represented in language through propositions that picture states of affairs. Just as a model can represent a physical object, language functions as a logical model of reality. The structure of language, therefore, must reflect the structure of the world it describes. A central theme is the distinction between what can be said, through logical language, and what must be shown, like ethics, aesthetics, and metaphysics. Wittgenstein argues that much of traditional philosophy attempts to speak about things that are actually beyond the limits of language, what he calls the unsayable. These matters can be shown, experienced, or lived, but not captured in propositional language. Towards the end of the Tractatus, Wittgenstein presents the idea that once we understand the logical structure of language and its limits, we must throw away the ladder that helped us reach this insight. That is, philosophical statements, including those in the Tractatus itself, are ultimately nonsensical if taken as factual claims. They are tools to reach clarity and must be discarded once their purpose is served. The book concludes with the famous proposition, "Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent." This does not advocate ignorance, but rather a disciplined silence about matters that lie beyond the expressive power of language. Wittgenstein's project is not to solve philosophical problems, but to dissolve them by showing their linguistic roots. Life lessons from Tractatus Logico Philosophicus. Clarity is liberation. Strive to express yourself precisely. Many problems, personal or philosophical, arise from confusion in language and thought. Know the limits of words. Not everything meaningful can be spoken. Respect the ineffable. Silence, awe, love, and ethics may transcend explanation. Focus on what can be shown, not just said. Live your values rather than endlessly theorizing them. Action can reveal truth that language cannot. Use philosophy as a ladder, not a cage. Seek clarity through analysis, but don't cling to it dogmatically. Let go of frameworks once they've served their purpose. Live what cannot be spoken. The most profound truths may be those we experience directly, not those we define. Wisdom includes knowing when to speak and when to be silent.